Hi, my name is Robe, and I was born in China. I've lived in several different parts of China and learned to cook many different styles of Chinese food. I've lived in the US now for several years, and I've learned to cook many Western style dishes as well. Today, I would like to share one of my recipes with you. So please have a seat and welcome to Auntie Yum Yum's kitchen. Okay, today we're going to cook spare ribs with black bean sauce. So first of all, when you select these pork spare ribs, usually the butcher can cut those to smaller pieces for you. But if you cannot find those small pieces, you can buy this big rack of spare ribs and then separate those one by one like this. And then you want to chop it 1 to 1.5 inch, like even size pieces. Just like this. So this is about 1 3/4 pound of pork spare ribs. And then wash them. So you might want to soak it in cold water for a while to make sure all the excess of blood would get out until water is all clear. Now use kitchen paper towel to pat dry them, because once you steam it, you're going to have a lot of sauce coming out, so pat dry them would help. Now for ginger, most of the time I would peel the ginger. The reason for that is sometimes there will be some brown spot underneath. You don't know if it's sometimes maybe rotten or something. Peel it is very important. Now get some green onion ready. Chop those to smaller pieces. This is for later use as garnish. Now slice the ginger first and shred them. Then chop those to small fine pieces. Set it aside. And crush the garlic for easy chopping. So now use the knife like this, like a pivot cutting can prevent it from bouncing around. So I like to do the pivot cutting or pivot chopping a lot. So set the garlic aside. Now get some pickled peppers. And these pickled peppers, you can find that in most Asian stores. Sometimes they have green ones and sometimes they even have yellow ones. But I prefer to use the red ones here. You can also use red fresh pepper as garnish. Now these dried tangerine peels, this is actually optional, but this one definitely adds a lot of robust flavor to this. So you might want to consider to get this. This will give you a little bit of zing taste to this dish. It's very unique. So again, you can find this in Asian store. So here is the fermented black bean sauce. This is the salt for this dish. Make sure you have this. And again, use the pivot cutting to prevent it from bouncing around. You don't have to cut this bean too small. Like each bean, you make sure you cut it open like to 2 to 3 pieces. That should be good enough for easy releasing the flavor. Now add some sugar and some white pepper and some chicken bouillon and Chinese rice wine and a little bit of soy sauce and oyster sauce. Okay, now add the ginger, garlic, and black beans. And again, the tangerine peels if you have it, and add some salt in there. Okay, now just rub it gently. Make sure each piece of the spare ribs would touch the garlic and black bean sauce. Now cover it and set it aside and marinate it for about 45 minutes. While we're waiting for that to be done, let's get the sweet potato ready. So this sweet potato can help to absorb a lot of the sauce coming out from the rib when you steam that. And then the sweet potato would taste really good. So you cut those sweet potato for about 1/4 inch thick. Don't get it too thin. Now get some water ready. Bring this water to a boil. Now while you're waiting for the water to boil, let's put some cornstarch in the spare rib here. So this cornstarch can help to seal each pieces of this spare rib and make sure all the flavor, the garlic and the ginger and the black bean, all stick to these spare ribs. Just rub them gently. Make sure each piece have some cornstarch on the outside. And once you put this in the heat, the cornstarch will be cooked real fast, kind of like a layer of paste to seal the flavor. Now add some sesame oil for easy separation. Now make sure you put one layer on top of this sweet potato. When you pile them, then some pieces may be undercooked. Okay, now the water is boiling. Put the spare rib in the steamer. And cover it. Now, if you would like to have this one really soft for the meat to be easily taken away from the bone, you want to steam it for 1 hour. Otherwise, 45 minutes, it would be ready, but it will be a little bit chewy. So add the garnish on top. There's the red pepper and the green onion. Now enjoy this steamed spare rib with black bean sauce.